So I gained exactly 5 kgs in record time of 2 months. We are talking the last week of December 2025 up into the third week of February 2026. Here is the blueprint for you to follow if you'd like to gain weight as well. Before we get there, my name is Amanda Twebazekalule. I am a nutritionist, and in this video, let's talk weight gain. Please do subscribe as we get ahead with this one. You might be asking yourself, why did I go on a weight gain journey? Last year was so demanding work-wise, and I think I had a few stressors here and there, and I lost quite an amount of weight. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to get myself to gain this weight back just to feel good, fit in my clothes again, just be who I wanted to be at this point in time. I'm so glad I was able to get there. Now, there are a couple of things I did to make sure that I got to this point. And you can as well. One is I really emphasize late night snacking. So late night, I mean I would wake up 2, 3. Every time I knew I was going to the loo to pee, I also knew I was waking up to eat. So it was milk bread at that time, on biscuits. Then I also really cut down on how much activity I was doing. So I stopped my workouts. I stopped all the exercises I was doing. My physical activity, I also focused on reducing that so that I am not expending a lot of energy and then using up the calories I am trying to, reserve to gain fat. Yeah, so I stopped workouts for that time. I basically did earthing, tapping, deep breathing, walking, all these other things that are good for mental well-being, but I did not really do any workouts at that point. I also cut out on vegetables. Yes, I'm a vegetable lover and a fruit lover, but during this period, I really toned down on them almost to nothing during my meals, so that I didn't have so much fiber going around in my body and then dealing with the fat that I was trying to reserve. Another thing that I did when I was trying to gain this weight is I made sure I was eating until I felt like after the point of feeling full. So, when you feel full and you're like, you know what, I think I'm done with the meal. In this particular case, I had to eat. Every time I'd hear the click of fullness, not the click actually, when I'd hear the click of extreme fullness, I knew it was time for me to continue eating a lot, or not a lot more, but at least a quarter more, or a half of the food I've been eating more, so that I can actually be extremely full. So the goal was always extremely full. In fact, when you're in a weight gain diet, just know your stomach is always supposed to be bulging somewhere here and there. So I was always looking out for, okay, is my tummy bulging? Is it bulging? And then I also happened to eat a lot of dairy products and foods, because those ones have a lot of fat embedded in them and they could actually help you gain weight. So I did cheese, I did dairy. There were so many dairy products that I was playing around with. Yogurt is actually my favorite. The last thing I did was I ensured that I was eating a lot more processed foods than the natural foods, because I was so used to eating natural foods. I knew I needed to try something different. So my snacks were mostly sugary, oily. Like I had all those things we're always saying, don't have, don't have, don't have. I was doing a lot more of those than natural foods. And with that, that means I had things like potato chips, potato crisps. Those were my go-to. A lot of bread. I did a lot of biscuits and cookies. I did daddies. This was my time to shine with chocolate, because I love chocolate, but I'm always, trying to regulate myself. This was really my time to shine when it came to chocolates. I'm a chocolate lover, but I'm always trying to regulate myself in the usual life But this time, because I had the go ahead and I knew what the mission was, I was eating out on those chocolates like crazy. So that really helped me to, again, amass as much fat as I could. And in, a period of 2 months, I was all the way from 56 kgs going up until 61 kgs. This is me at 61 kgs now, very happy, very delighted that I can get back to myself. Your body is powerful. If you have a mission for it, focus on the mission and commit. You will be amazed. Well, I'll see you in another video on something else that I know we all need to know about. I will see you. Remember that food is a weapon and not your master.